Hey y'all, welcome to another episode with the Petty Party Crew. We are at episode 109. It's your girl Crystal, aka Champagne Chris, aka Chrissy F. Baby. Please say the baby.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Jori, aka Aliyah Gabor.
It's your girl Michelle, aka Shelly Says, aka Egypt if you nasty.
And it's your girl Lamakala coming out the set. What's good, everybody?
And we have a guest in the building. We got Meechie in the building. We're gonna let you introduce yourself though.
Hey y'all, it's Meechie. A lot of y'all probably watch my YouTube. If you are here, you know, what's up, y'all? And I'm excited to be with the girls.
And we're
Hey,
excited.
gang in there.
Hey.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. We're gonna have a lit episode today. So
It
y'all
is.
just, tuned in and see what the vibes are.
We're drinking.
Exactly.
So-
She got us on Crown today, y'all.
Crown, y'all.
Crown,
We're gonna
right.
see what type of
Crown.
time we are because,
I've been trying to leave tequila alone, so,
not to kill you.
I've been trying to leave alcohol alone.
That
Mm-mm.
part.
It keeps calling me back though. The alcohol
I'm
keeps
telling
just,
you.
just dragging me in. But y'all, if y'all are listening, y'all go ahead and stop. Jump on the YouTube. This episode is on YouTube, so if y'all are listening to the audio, please hop on there. Make sure y'all subscribe. That way y'all are notified every time we drop a YouTube video instead of us having to tell y'all. And like always, tell a friend to subscribe. But anyways,
What y'all been up to? How was this past weekend for you guys?
It was cool. I had an
Yeah.
impromptu night. It was lit.
What'd you do?
I went out with my friend's sister and
When?
just on Sunday night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was lit.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
We went to the day shift Netflix
Oh
film
yeah,
movie
we
premiere.
did. That was fun
cool.
too. Y'all, we saw Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Is he cute?
He's fine, girl.
He got a girlfriend.
I don't know. I don't never
You know,
mind.
we not his type,
yeah,
child.
we're not as
Oh wait, he only like what?
White girls.
Since when?
I mean, Jamie, this
Both
is all
his-
alleged.
Wait,
Whoa.
wait a minute. That's
both
news.
his baby mamas are white. He
And
only
the girl
dates
he's
white women.
currently dating is white.
Jamie has babies? 2
Yeah,
kids.
girl, grown people. He's even on a show with one of his
Not the
children.
way
He has
we
he
He
has
has a Netflix show with one of his kids.
Yeah, he has
his
a daughter who's like 19, 20.
Is it reality?
21.
It's on Netflix.
It's like a comedy.
actually, I mean,
I've
yeah.
watched like 10 seconds, no shade, and got off.
Upshaws
Yeah.
will only get my eyes.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to compare
They
it to
need to bring
Upshaws.
season 3
Oh
back.
no, the
No,
Upshots
yeah.
is fire.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
But he
Huh.
was fine, y'all. And it was fun.
The
and,
movie was
like,
good.
For a Netflix movie, it was great.
I
What
think
Netflix movie?
it's called Day Shift. I
Day
think
Shift.
it should premiere
on Friday,
on
August
Friday.
12th.
By the time this episode drops, it would have already been on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Mhm.
And it's like a vampire movie, but it's a little bit of comedy in there.
Yeah.
So I think,
Yeah.
go check it out. Oh, yeah. By the
Y'all,
time this
yeah,
drops, y'all
yeah, y'all will like it. I'm not going to lie. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah. We'll talk about it when y'all watch it
No,
next
it's
episode.
good. Don't listen to her. It's good.
No, I want to talk about it next episode. Let everybody watch and we'll have a
I
conversation.
feel that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the motto, mind of the other, because, I always stay ready with the name. Never failed me. But,
Motto.
okay.
Now her voice got stern when she
I'm like,
said
I don't know
that.
why it feels targeted.
No, her voice got super stern.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, because some of y'all don't know. But all right, so she titled her message, "Boyfriend is upset / confused because I don't spend the night often." We're in our late 20s. We've been dating for 7 months and we have been good friends for some years now. Recently, he's been frustrated by the fact that after we're done spending the day together, I go home. In bold. Our days usually go like this. I come over on the weekend, sometimes a weekday. We go on a date, hang out at his house, drink, play games, watch movies, chat with friends, have sex, and then I leave. Sometimes I'll spend the night, but I prefer to end the day by being in my own space in bed. I've always been this way and even told him that. This offends him because he thinks I should be more comfortable staying with him. He's expressed to me numerous times that he would like me to move into his newly purchased home with him. I would not have to pay a single bill and can spend my own money how I please. But I don't believe in shacking up with a boyfriend, never have. He knows that and would like me to spend the night more often, like 3 to 5 days in a row. But I just don't want to do that. I like having time to myself and at the end of the day, in seeing my friends and family when I come home. This makes him upset and confused as he thinks a real adult relationship encompasses him taking care of me and having me around, even though I think I spend enough time with him. Thoughts?
That's very okay. Sorry, I hate to say this. I'm not gonna lie. The whole spending the day with him and having sex and leaving is very nigga to me. Cause it's I don't know. That's
Not
weird.
nigga.
I'm just saying niggas do that. Just fucking leave. Dang, that's your man.
But she's not fucking him and leaving. She's spending the day with him. They're going on dates. She's just sleeping in her
I
own
get it,
bed.
but sometimes it's you want to spend the day, then the night. Why not? Y'all in a relationship, and it's weird because it's I don't know. Honestly, it's not weird. It's honestly, I don't even know where you're at in your headspace. Do you even see yourself marrying this person? Because if not, I could see why you're moving the way you're moving. But if you see yourself actually going to the next level with this guy, I feel kind of let your guard down a little bit, open your mind to new things. Because at the end of the day, if this is gonna be your lifelong partner, like you gonna have to live with him one day. So
Yeah.
the whole like leaving is just, I don't know. Maybe there's a deeper rooted issue.
I think maybe y'all are just like, and this is not a bad thing. Y'all may just be like not a good fit, but just because y'all not a good fit doesn't mean that y'all can't y'all can't fall in love or like make it work. But I feel like you seem like somebody who really enjoys your space, and there are guys who are like just like that, who need space, who don't like a woman that's clingy. But he gives me kind of clingy vibes because it's very odd to me that you started off saying that you enjoy your own space, you don't like spending the night, and from that he took moving with me. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you're not even trying to like go for, could we spend the nights?
He fell in love.
He thinks from you not spending the night with him, you're gonna go to moving in with him, and it's only been 7 months. So, and I know y'all been friends for a long time, but I just feel like you're giving very much, I like to take things slow. I'm really not that you enjoy being single, but you enjoy your own space, and maybe you fell into a relationship because you've known him for so long. But I feel like if you didn't know him, you probably wouldn't even be in a relationship with him this soon. You know, you're still enjoying like being alone, and that's okay. But I feel like y'all need to have a conversation about that because y'all are moving at 2 different speeds, and that seems to be the disconnect.
I don't know, y'all. It's giving controlling, manipulation. That's like a red flag. 7 months.
Yeah,
it takes a year to fully know somebody, and even after a year,
even longer than that. Girl.
When you move in with a man, that's when you see who a man is. Why are you rushing the process? Take your time, enjoy life.
I didn't even hear the 7 months part. Now I'm very confused by that. That's quick.
They've been dating for 7 months, but she's known him for long.
That's been her friend.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna lie.
We just transitioned into a new area of like. A relationship. We've been friends. Now we're in a relationship.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's different.
I'm not deep in it like that. Like I'm not. Like I feel like he really likes her. He just wants her to spend more time with him.
And I'm with Crystal too, because
I don't think.
If I like someone,
maybe I'm just toxic.
No,
not
everyone
even.
has their different love style. Like I kind of, I'm with the girl. Like I mean the guy. Like I like to live in your veins.
Not even just that.
Literally.
I think it's a thing where like he just generally wants to spend more time with her, right? And because he's moving into a new house, I think his way of getting her to stay over more was, hey, move in with me. Like I don't even think that's gonna fix the solution.
But even then, like,
but I think that was his way of saying like moving with me. But I do appreciate the fact that like he's talking about moving, you don't gotta pay nothing, stack your money.
Wants to take
you know what I mean? Like he's definitely.
Sorry, y'all. We're missing a part. No. Like he ring first.
No, I get that.
First
and I get that, but at the same time, like I do appreciate the fact that he is saying like, you know, he's showing the initiative to be a provider. A lot of men are talking about 50-50. They're asking to move in and they want to split the rent 50-50. So at least he's saying you can move with me and stack your money.
And he wants
so I appreciate that. I'm not saying she has to agree to it, but I just think they are in different spaces. I think he wants her around more. She thinks they're moving too fast. And that's just something that you're going to have to communicate to him. I don't think it's bad. I think at some point though, like if she really wants to be with him, she's going to have to make some type of compromise. There's nothing wrong with wanting your space. When I'm in a relationship, there's days when I just want my space. I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think you and him need to figure out what that looks like and make it work if you really want to be with him.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It's just maybe she doesn't like him like that.
That's what it's
because
giving.
like I feel like if there's 2 different types of niggas. A nigga is a nigga who could ask you to move in with him, you're going. And then there's a nigga who's going to be like, nah, it's just too soon.
They ask you, it's like
it's too soon.
I'm
so maybe she don't like him like that because it's a nigga in this world who can. He asked me to move today. Today I'm going.
I'm telling you right now.
My bag's already packed. Waiting for me.
My bag's been packed.
If this man said Jori move in,
I'm there. Yeah.
First of all,
bye y'all.
I'm out of
I got a
here.
house.
Yeah.
I'm packing my bag. Stand up. I need y'all to stand up.
No. I said it's certain niggas.
I'm sorry. Like every girl got that one dude.
Every girl got that one dude.
No. I thought we was effing
no, Michelle last episode was my man. Now today is stand up.
That's my man. I mean, no, but he can't get me to pick my bags up.
No, but like
no, but a man did that to me. And when I moved in with him, it was abusive. That's what I'm saying. It can be a control. You have to take your time.
Yeah.
Because I've been on my ex-boyfriend for a year, moved in with him, and all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
That's why it's just like,
and you know it's crazy, like, and that's like an aspect of moving with a man I'm kind of afraid of. Because it's like you just
for it to get toxic.
Change. Like things change, and like
for sure.
you can't run anywhere. It's not like, you know, I mean, of course, you can go back to your family's house, but that's just so long you can do that. You have to come back and face the music.
And that's not always an option.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And like, that is something like for me, like, I want to do that when like I'm in something serious and like transitioning into marriage, because I just feel like when it's premature, it's like things can happen and like that can like,
especially if it's in another state. Like niggas be like,
yes.
I'm not moving with a nigga out of state to another house because you gonna want to keep me in the house. You could beat my ass. Why do you want me in another state?
Not even beat my ass. Like it's like basically it's like you have nothing and no one. You know what I mean?
Come on
so
now.
no, like
Talk to him.
I'm not about to sit here. That's one thing I'm never gonna do. Like have nothing and no one. Like no.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? I will never let a man. I will never let a man pull me out to the middle of the ocean and leave me. Like no. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not crossing state boundaries for a man
ever,
unless I had family also and said stay around. You know, because I wouldn't be alone. I would still have something around it.
If like my main family members are not necessary, I'm not leaving. I'm sorry, no.
I don't know though. People say that though, but I feel like at some point, all of us, to some extent, I would think we've talked to somebody who doesn't live in Texas. You know what I mean? So it's like if that relationship got serious and that person proposed, like I don't want to even say propose because we haven't got to that point, but like you're saying, like nothing in that relationship would get you to move if you knew a proposal was coming. I mean,
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like. Where I'm at now, like I'm not gonna lie. Like if it's not like if I'm not hearing that, I'm not going off of like opportunity or potential of
okay. Let's take that out of the equation because you said you would never leave the state, but I'm like in that situation,
I'm not saying never leave the state. Like I'm just not moving for love like that unless it's like okay, I'm engaged to you. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, I met someone and like everything's just going good. I'm gonna move out there to see how it goes. I'm not in that space to do that anymore. So,
I was just telling Jori earlier. Like I finished watching 90 Day Fiance and I was like, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of envy how like everybody on there is like so lackadaisical about life. Like life is so unserious to them. And I want that for
me. It's like a game.
Because the thing is
it lackadaisical or is it irresponsible?
Yeah, it's irresponsible.
No, I feel like
some of them leave behind kids.
Some like, girl, I don't know about that, but for the season that I watched, I just think that like they were all in relationships and they all got at the end of it they all got married. Sorry, spoiler alert, but they all got married. But it was just like they all had kind of like their doubts about it, but it was still just like, you know what, I'm in love with this person. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's why I'm like, dang, I kind of wish I was so lackadaisical about life because it's like they seem like they don't got no worries.
No, because like a lot of these people got married and they're not together anymore. It's just for the show.
I mean, but that happens even if you were to spend years with a nigga. So it's like
I said, that
still happens.
It's a terrible example because I just feel like they're just making a terrible example of relationships and like using it as entertainment. So
I mean,
but I think for the most part we answered your question.
Yeah, do we?
Yeah. I mean, she asked for our thoughts and we gave it. Like we all said, like y'all should maybe have a conversation, figure out the boundaries. I pretty much think we all said
and like
the same
go
thing.
at your
Do you
own
really like
pace,
him?
too. Don't let him rush you.
Yeah.
The thing is, but also I think it is possible to like somebody and really just, especially when you've been single for a long period of time. It's like you have to teach yourself how to be in a relationship because I've definitely been in a situation where I was single for so long and the guy that I was with felt like I didn't like him, and it's like it's not that I don't like you, it's like I'm not used to doing these things. I'm so used to being selfish. Like I wake up in the morning and I think about me. I think about what I want to eat in the morning. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, so for me to turn around and try to even cook you something that I don't like or you may not like, or for me to like even try to prioritize you in my life is gonna take a lot of work, and not everybody has that. Like, I guess that mindset, and maybe she does, and it's just taking her longer. So I feel like he's the one who needs to give her grace. It's only been 7 months, and I mean, it seems like things are going good. She's spending the whole day with you. Her only thing is saying like
she leaves
at night, even if it was the shoe was on the other foot.
I would not like that.
If that was a guy and you were dating him and at night he was like Cinderella, he was gone by midnight.
You always wondering where he going back to your family? Like, I'm sorry, where are you going?
I'm sorry, baby, I'm toxic.
You gonna drive behind him? No, see where he going?
She's talking about you.
I'm gonna be like, just go and be with her. Just go ahead. Just go and be with her.
Girl.
You can have it.
She can have you.
She can have you. I've been good. I can do bad by myself.
I'm dead.
I'm not gonna lie.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. For nigga,
y'all wouldn't like that. So
no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But at the same
both
time,
sides. But
like I'm not asking a nigga to move. It's hard, you know what I'm saying, to move in with me. So it's hard to
some girls
you know
do.
what I mean? I'm not. So it's hard to kind of just say what I would do in that situation.
Some girls do. Hey, look, and if that's what you do, I'm not gonna
into a house.
Do what you want,
like my house. That's what
you know
I
what I mean. Some
but,
girls do that. Like,
yeah, I mean,
move in with me.
To each his own.
Ask men.
I remember I did.
Women get on one knee.
You said you did it.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
You did?
Like, there's no shame in it. Like,
how did it go? What was this result?
That was the worst mistake I've ever did. Moving in with a man. I'm 21. Come on now. You're doing too much.
You're young.
Sit down. Go have fun. Go to the park.
Yeah, like, honestly.
No, it was the worst. It was the worst.
That
and he did it. He actually
was abusive. Like, he was the best guy, showered me with gifts, and was abusive. Like, I had a dude that had money, but he put money over my head, trying to buy me out, but was beating me up. Like, it was the worst thing ever. And I feel like a wife. I got cooked, cleaned.
Did everything.
Baby, I'm a stripper. I like to be outside.
Yeah.
Like, It was the worst. I just felt I was not myself.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy, like, when you're dealing with someone and, like, you could feel yourself not being yourself and, like, it's a drastic change. And when you finally snap out of it, you're like, yeah, I'm good on this.
So what made you, like, leave the situation? Did you move out or did you, like...
What made me leave the situation? When I had a busted lip and black eye, that's what made me. And then I just started thinking about my dreams and career. You know what I'm saying? I'm a YouTuber, like everybody knows me, and I just realized I went on my page and it's been 7 months since I posted, and look where I am. Like, I got a plat, I got everything, and he broke my plat, my YouTube award. Like, he was real life. You know, if you gonna win with me, or you're not gonna win at all. And a lot of girls is dying from domestic violence, so it's just like. That ain't love.
Yeah.
So I'm glad
sorry
you
you experienced that for real. Like, that's not cool at all.
Yeah.
And I'm happy you were able to get out of that, you know, see that there was an issue and you were able to leave. Because you're right, not a lot of women leave. They wait, you know what I'm saying, until it's too late. And I'm happy your story's different.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all. So our favorite Niger sister recently got into some hot waters.
Your favorite. Just kidding.
My best friend in my head. Recently got into some hot waters. Jackie Aina, Miss Jackie Aina. She recently attempted to be canceled, or almost got canceled for releasing these new line of candles called from Forever Mood called Owambe. And I think one of the candles was called Shore Shake, which means speak up. And it's a rally cry that they use during the NSARS movement. For people who don't know, similar to like the BLM movement and Black Lives Matter, there's police brutality happening in Nigeria, I think this time 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And so there were a lot of protests going on. A lot of people lost their lives. And Shore Shake was the cry for that time period. During that time period, a lot of people did, and it wasn't just Jackie. I think they tagged like Yvonne Orji. They were like really trying to get this like movement heard worldwide, because they felt like if it reached the Western side, then maybe the politicians would be forced to do something, which it actually did. Because once people started speaking, I think Beyonce even said something at one point. Some action started being taken, but yeah. It took a while. Jackie Aina was like blocking people left and right. Anybody who added Jackie Aina, she would block them. And then I think like 3 months later, like after it was all said and done, she did release a couple of tweets about NSARS. I say this to say that her naming the candle Shore Shake, I think, was like the last straw for a lot of people when it comes to Jackie Aina, because it already feels like she uses the culture as when it benefits her, when it suits her. When it's time to sell a coin, she puts that costume on. And so, yeah, she got dragged. And I feel like rightfully so. I'm not going to lie, Jackie Aina, you are very problematic, and I've been waiting for your down. I'm just kidding, Jackie.
But I think what you mean to say is that you've been waiting for her to be held. She's been waiting for her to be held accountable.
I'm not gonna lie, because Jackie has me blocked. I'm not gonna lie, Jackie blocked me.
Wow.
And I don't appreciate because a long time ago, there were some YouTubers and they were trying the fufu challenge, which it was like, you know, they tried fufu, which is a dish from Nigeria, Western Africa, and they were one of her closest YouTube friends was eating it, calling it dog food. She was spitting it on camera, pretending to throw it up. It was completely disrespectful. Mind you, Jackie Aina, she's very outspoken when it comes to a lot of things. Especially when it comes to like Black people, and in that time period, she was calling out makeup brands for not being diverse. So I'm like, okay, Jackie Aina, this would be a perfect time, you as a Nigerian woman, to speak out against your YouTubers, hold them accountable, because I'm waiting for you to say something, because no one else can say it but you. She blocked me, and she blocked everyone who liked my tweet, everybody who replied to it.
Yeah, she did.
So I'm like, that's why I'm blocked. But
I'm like, so you didn't want to show her Shake then?
No, excuse me, she blocked Michelle because she called her candles Yankee. Yeah, she called her candles Yankee candles, and that's why she. Yes, you did. Yes, that's why she blocked you.
Did no.
That's why she blocked me. And I don't know why I became an accomplice in that, because I didn't say anything and I just got blocked. So I didn't
even at her.
It's crazy. Oh, yeah, she searches herself clearly, but it's crazy because in all the tweets surrounding this whole candle debacle, like person after person, she has me blocked. She has like so many people. I'm like, she literally goes out of her way. Well, not out of her way. Well, she does, because she looks. If you don't at her, she looking up her name. She literally blocks anybody who speaks negatively against her, and it's just like, I mean, I guess protect your peace, but it's just like, when are you really gonna stop and realize, like, even though you don't agree with what these people are saying, like, they're just trying to hold you accountable for the platform that you have. And it's like, you're good to call out all these brands, like Michelle said. She stay calling out a brand, but it's just like, you can't speak up for your own culture. That's a little weird.
I just feel like, just how when you came for Jaclyn Hill, just keep that same energy. It's your time, girl. Jaclyn Hill.
She came for NARS. She came from Michael Mark Jacobs.
Jackie Aina has actually come for a lot of people.
No, I know she's come
so
for.
It's like, to me, it's like, okay, girl, you're in the hot seat now. Like, take your licks.
Which she did.
Like,
I mean, she did. No, she did. She said
that thing she posted.
Yeah, that's her taking accountability. Like, what do you want her to do?
She can keep that.
There was no accountability. I'm not
that.
gonna lie. I feel like that I feel like what Jackie Aina tried to do, and it kind of worked. And it's not for me to like make this an attacking Jackie Aina situation. It's just a lesson on accountability. I feel like what she did was she released a statement. But she didn't want the statement to be so specific, so people who didn't know what Shorashake meant or who weren't familiar with what exactly people were like outraged about wouldn't know. So people were in the comments like, "Oh no,
like,
okay, we understand. Okay, don't just call it something else." But it's like, no one's mad that you named your candle that. Okay, it's almost like somebody coming out who didn't speak on a Black Lives Matter movement, coming out with a candle and naming it Black Lives Matter. For one, why would you even name your candle that? For one, and why would you even try to associate yourself with a movement that you
didn't
not only weren't a part of,
behind,
but you excluded yourself from? When people asked you to even involve yourself, you chose to outvolve yourself. So it was just so disrespectful. So I feel like that apology should have really been like, you know what? I feel like y'all haven't heard me. Y'all haven't heard from me. And y'all want to hear my voice. I'm going to try my best to speak to y'all, and use my platform to kind of put my culture on my back. And not, I feel like she should have spoke to the Nigerian community, but she didn't.
Yeah.
Instead, she acted like she
she thought she offended the world, but it's like, you know who you offended.
You know who you offended. Speak to them, but she didn't.
But not only that, at the price of you making $1 off of a candle. Yeah. So it's kind of just like, even you naming the candle, you're pocketing money.
But to me,
were you going to donate proceeds somewhere?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if she didn't address anybody. You were trying to make money off of a candle, thinking that these people were going to support you, and you didn't support them in the need.
To me, it's like, I don't know, like, Jackie, I don't want to call her ignorant, but I feel like you're just ignorant to a lot of things, because it's like, for you to even, to even use that as a name for a candle, girl, like,
it wasn't thought thoroughly, which is kind of shocking from Jackie, who is somebody who calls out a lot of brands, especially for like diversity. But I do feel like my problem with this in particular is that, like, when it comes to anything, like, she just doesn't take constructive criticism well. Like we said, she's blocked multiple people, and it's not like, I understand blocking people, blocking people who come for you. I was an innocent one, but I understand that. But it's just like, when people have anything to say regarding her brand, it's like block. Like, I remember when she released her candle line, she was okay. She wanted people to guess her release date. Some people guessed the right block. You know what I mean? Like, it's just little stuff, and I'm just like, I don't understand, like, why she, like, constructively, like, she doesn't take that well. It's just strange. But I don't know how you feel as a YouTuber, also, Meechie. She's just like, my name is Benny.
No, but for real, I don't know nothing about that life, because we lit on this side. We don't block. I am not a block. I told y'all I'm toxic. Bring me the tea. What's poppin', sis?
And that's the thing. I mean, I feel like Jackie Aina can dish, but she can't take.
Yeah.
I think that's something she needs to work on if she really wants to, like, excel at, selling candles and, like, getting, in the e-commerce world. Like, but if you can't take constructive criticism and you can't educate yourself on stuff you're trying to put out, then it may not be for you. So it's unfortunate, though.
Speaking of what may not be for you, everybody talk about if the monkeypox go out, they gonna sign up for that PPP. Did y'all hear that Biden extended the investigation year?
I'm
from
not
2 years
listening.
Wait a minute.
Biden said I'm catching all y'all.
Stop, y'all, for real.
You're going to jail now. You're going to jail now.
No, for real, stop.
So apparently, I think
negatives. Chill. Like, all that shit.
They was only gonna investigate it for 2 years. Now they're trying to investigate it for 10. Which for me, I'm just like, y'all really trying to get this money back in blood, but y'all keep and. Mind you, I love Ukraine and I want them to win this war, but how many billions must we give one country?
Bruh, what happens to canceling the student loans, bruh?
Like,
so I'm like,
there's y'all act like
he
money
did
ain't.
Just DeVry.
So wait,
ICDC.
if you got a PPP, you going to jail?
No,
if you got a PPP in the wrong way, you going to jail.
No, you're not going to jail.
You're not going to jail. If you used it incorrectly and can't account for what you used it for, you're going to jail.
I want to say you're
not going to jail. You're going to prison.
No one's going to. Like, you right. Low key, let's speak facts here. Prison. So I don't want to say that, but.
I think they just increased the statutes of limitations, where instead of 2 years, they could 8 years later they can still come after you. So just make sure your taxes
on year
is right.
10 they can still come.
Make sure your taxes is right, y'all, because they trying to get that Ukraine money back in blood. I'm telling you.
No, they're trying to get that. They gave too much money out during.
Didn't they give another like 4.5?
Yeah.
Do it again.
No, that's what I'm like. I was mad. Everybody's mad that they missed the PPP wave, because I'm telling you, the way they were just dishing that shit out like
candy. And everyone was ready for the next wave, and it's like, they ain't coming.
It's not coming. But no, okay.
Some people missed it. Yes,
I'm dead. Now that I got my shit, I'm good. But no, so I did want to talk about. I want to talk about Neo for a little bit. So Neo and Crystal, I know. So Neo and Crystal recently, in the blogs, they said they're getting a divorce. I don't know if paperwork has actually been filed. Actually, it has. She claims that he has a baby outside her marriage, but she did release before she even came out and said that, she released like a little press statement about saying how she,
iOS press release.
Yeah, iOS press release, how she's done, like, for 8 years she's shared her husband with other women, and she's just tired of disrespect, and like, she's grateful that her 3 kids came out of the marriage, but other than that, it hasn't been worth it. And everybody has came for the girl because he left Moneta for her, for Crystal. So like, everybody was saying like, you deserved it, you already knew what type of man you was getting with. Like, everybody's been on her ass. Like, you shouldn't have been surprised. But I don't know. What y'all think?
But, okay, I'm confused. Did he leave Moneta for Crystal? I thought the whole...
Well, not sorry how he left, but how he did Moneta. He was going to do you, too. So it's like, why are you surprised? Like,
I don't think what he did to her, she deserved. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
no one deserves that.
When he left Moneta or whatever, like, because he didn't want to get married, he ended up getting with Crystal and marrying her. And I feel like men change. Like, I think at some point in his dynamic... I mean, obviously not, but at some point in his life, he decided to get married and he moved on. And that she probably thought he really changed. And I do think it's unfortunate. But I heard from multiple things that I read online that she been new and she only is upset now that a baby came into the picture. So it's like, you were okay with your husband sleeping around and being with prostitutes. I fully believe but now that a baby is here, now you want to
I'm going to be honest, like, because like, it's a product of your shit. Okay? Sorry. Like, for real, let's just be real. Like, do I think it's right that she went out and like publicized everything? But I mean, I could see why that was a breaking point.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I let you do
stop saving men.
But it's like, I let you do what you want to do, and then you going to try to bring a baby into this, and you think I'm going to stay and be here for this baby.
And that's why you should stop letting him do what he's going to do, because what do you think is going to happen when grown people have sex?
I said this several times in this podcast. When you have a baby, that's it. Like, we are not working anything out, because at this point, it's like, no.
But I think I think in a marriage, it's also easier said than done to be like, oh, my nigga cheated on me, I'm gone, my husband.
No, for sure, but repeatedly,
and then a baby for 8 years, unprotected with prostitutes. That's a lot, and now a baby,
prostitutes,
girl.
I mean, I'm sure.
How much?
No,
I'm dead.
I'm sure she probably found. I feel like maybe when the baby came is when she really did like some deep diving. But at the same time, I really can't judge people's marriages no more, because I feel like marriage is like a mixed bag. I feel like every marriage is gonna come with something that you're gonna have to handle, put up with. Whether it's like financial stretch, emotional stretch, fucking nigga cheating on you, nigga gambling. I feel like it's always something.
Niggas cheat.
Yeah, I feel like it's something.
But everyone has a deal breaker.
Exactly. So I feel like to her, she probably just thought like, you know what? Maybe they were separated. Maybe they were just like doing their own things. But she has 3 kids with this man. Yeah. He supports her fully. She doesn't work as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. Maybe she has a side business I don't know of, but he supports her pretty much financially and she's happy with it. But I feel like
it just has to hurt. You know what I mean? And like, if we, from woman to woman, like, you got to put yourself in her shoes. And like, that probably was a tough decision to make, but honestly, no.
But we just talked about, like, on last episode, how it's like I'm not saying we don't really, society doesn't really forgive men, but it's like the same question comes up. Like, at what point do you decide, like, we're going to forgive a man for what he's done in the past to his, for his past relationships? And he did Moneta dirty. Like, he did. So it's
I didn't know about that. I just know about this.
He kind of did her dirty. So it's kind of just like, at what point do you look at somebody else's his last relationship and be like, damn, this might be me in the future?
But see, the thing is, maybe I'm remembering differently. I don't remember him doing her that dirty. I think all that happened was that they were together. They both together made the decision. I don't remember them cheating. I thought it was
about cheating. It came down to her getting her tubes tied.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they both made the decision that they didn't want to have kids. After twins, they were one and done. And she said, even she came out years later and was just like, it wasn't just solely his decision. It was a decision that she agreed with and they made together. And afterwards, they got divorced. I think the big backstab was after her tying her tubes, he wanted to get married and have more children. I think that's what it was, because Moneta did come out and say, like, she may have wanted to have kids. So I feel like she felt like he took that from her. To me, I feel like that's what the big like shocker was about. Like, he's not a good person. I don't remember there being like any extreme infidelity that Moneta has ever come out and talked about.
Oh yes, I didn't know about
or that Crystal may have known about, that it was public knowledge. But
I do agree. But it's like, at this point, when do we stop talking about that? Because this lady has moved on and married to somebody else. So how many times do we need to bring it up? Like, we get it. Like, do I think that Crystal is deserving of that payback? No, she didn't tell that girl to get her tubes tied. And I'm not saying I like Neo or nothing like that. But I think it's unfortunate, because when I think about it, I'm like, I don't want that for me. Like, I don't want to be with somebody who was famous where it means that I open the door and I say, yeah, you can sleep with whatever you want, prostitutes, whatever, but you just can't bring a baby. Like, that's the breaking point. Like, that's literally where we've gotten to when you date somebody who's at that type of stature, because she's not the first person when a baby has came. Even with Cam Newton, he wasn't married to his baby mom at the time, but she actively knew she was being cheated on. And once he got the other girl pregnant, she finally left that man. And it's just like, that literally is the breaking point for a lot of women, is like, they know that you're cheating on them. But once you have a baby with somebody else, it's like, you have no regard for me. You're not protecting my sexual health. You're not thinking about my feelings, that you're going to actually go and have a baby. Deeper. Like, it's just, it's bigger than that. Like, fuck the baby. My sexual health, you don't give a fuck. You out here fucking somebody raw. Like, how sloppy can you be? And it's just like, I'm not saying there's a correct and wrong way to cheat, but damn.
I feel like it's the evidence of the act that doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know you're cheating. I don't have proof, but now that I have a baby, it's like it's
a constant reminder of like everything you have to deal with, and it's like, you know what I mean? And like, you don't want to ever put that kind of energy on a child and stuff like that. So you might as well just remove yourself.
I did want to talk about one thing that I feel like everyone's been talking about, and I did want to weigh in on y'all because it's been everywhere.
Okay, go ahead.
And Boosie chimed in on it too. So someone pretty much came out and was like, "Now, if a nigga's flying you out, then you should be fucking him. If not, you shouldn't go." And Boosie came out and was just like, pretty much said the same thing. Like, if I'm flying a bitch out, it's the fuck. Like,
we've talked about this already. I mean,
but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree.
Unless you're, if you're like,
if a man is flying you out, you know what it's finna go down.
Yeah, but if you're covering costs to go meet a guy, then that's not on the table because I have control.
No,
I feel like me personally, I'm not letting you fly me out unless I'm involved with you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I'm not about to waste my time like that. I already know what type of time a nigga's gonna be when I get there. So I'm not even gonna put myself in that predicament unless I'm already like having sex with you. So
niggas,
it's like,
I think take you on a movie and they
want you to fuck.
I think like, what it is like the lack of confusion. Like, people, like, women are like, oh my god, I can't believe you flew out, he wanted to fuck. Come on now, like, we're in 2022.
Like,
we know that we know someone's gonna try you. So it's the fact that women are still getting flown out in 2022 and acting so shocked that man tried you. Like, have you been in Iraq? Like, this has been a conversation now for a little bit.
What did you think he was doing?
I'm not saying that it's right, but at this point we get it, right?
I'm not even saying
you out,
that
taking care of you. Now you the fuck.
If I fly a nigga out, you coming up without them jobs.
Okay,
but I'm not. This is what I'm saying. I'm not even saying that he like you owe him that. I'm just saying like we too old to be playing on top of games, like because you don't owe him that. Like you know what I'm saying? You can go
ain't that bad. Come on now.
You can go and however it is, however you get down, however you get down. But like, we just know, like, you need to move on how niggas move. You already know what they're gonna expect. Don't go, girl. Just don't go.
Oh, y'all talking about that one situation with that
guy changed the flight.
Girl.
And it's like, girl,
no,
you knew what?
There was a viral video that went around. Yeah, so the guy was like going off on her because he was like, I spent thousands on you and she not fucking, and she just like,
oh yeah, he was dropping off at the airport and he said he canceled her flight.
She was just like, what, you spent all that money just to fuck? Like, nah, like,
and
I'm
then she was complaining, you're not gonna pay for my flight. Well, if he spent all them thousands, go ahead and get the 100.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. He was going off on her?
Yeah, going off on her. That's not player. Yeah, that nigga's a psycho.
Take your L and
I'm not gonna lie. Because as a nigga, you should take the L. And that's another thing. Like, I would not be present for men getting violent in that situation. That's I'm not putting myself in that predicament.
So
if a nigga want to yell at me,
nigga, y'all.
I'm in the Uber.
If I fly you out, you better come up out some drugs.
You be flying niggas out though?
Never. Okay. I'm just saying.
But I get what she's talking from the point of view of a man. Like, I mean, I feel you. But like, for a man to then like start getting like kind of aggressive and violent behind sex.
No, it's
respect
never
yourself.
That deep.
Respectfully,
respect yourself.
And she literally would say, and the girl in the video was literally like, if you just go pay for a prostitute, like just
honestly, like they're here. They're here. That's what.
That's what
I think she was just lost in the sauce.
That is what it. I mean, you really.
But somebody made a good
modern
point.
Day prostitution,
and they was like, niggas flying girls out the fuck is weird anyway. Like, you don't have no bitches in your city to fuck.
Man.
Fly somebody out.
But she might have been real super duper bad.
But that's weirdo behavior.
But that's actually loony. Cause
that is loony.
Like,
but I feel like most guys most of the guys I know personally who I feel like who have money who will fly somebody out, or they could be lying to me because niggas that have different personalities and they can lie.
Different women.
But I feel like they could fly somebody out, and if the girl decides not to fuck, I feel like they would not be stressed about it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a thing where it becomes a thing.
I feel like when you start saying I spent this much amount of money, it's just like, so you don't. I feel like you can send her on the plane back.
Yeah,
and
you've been keeping tabs.
Tricking if you got it.
Like I think you either don't got bitches like that or you don't got money like that. It's one or the other.
You don't got it.
You should not be that pressed if somebody did not fuck you. Like, you spent $400 on a plane ticket. That's why you just mad.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And like,
I don't even think the plane ticket was $400. It's probably about $200.
Yeah, low key, probably flew her out Spirit.
Oh,
speaking of which, somebody tried to fly me out on Spirit. And I said, "Have you lost your everlasting mind? I'm not coming. Are you stupid? I easily sent the American flight. What's wrong with you? Hell no.
She not flying Spirit, y'all. Get with the program.
Get with the program.
Sure, why do I feel like I remember that? He was like, "Oh, flights is this much." He was like, "I don't know if flights you looking at."
Yeah, I told him the price of the flight, and he came back with a different price, and he's gonna send me a Spirit screenshot. I said, "I have never flown Spirit, and I will not fly Spirit to meet you, so I'm not coming. What's wrong with you?"
No, I actually feel you. Like, if I had to lower my standards just to fuck with you, like, you gotta go.
What?
Yeah, you gotta go.
It's a $80-$100 difference. Are you stupid or slow? Like, no.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I have been flown out before.
Was it on Spirit?
No. It was
I've been flown out before
Airlines.
too.
It was American
That's okay,
Airlines.
and that's okay. No, I've been. Wait, was you gonna say something else? You been flown out before, and then
How was it?
Oh yeah, how was it? No, I've been flown out before too. I mean, shit, but that's why I'm saying, like, I gotta choose. No, I gotta, like, no, we didn't do anything, and that's why I'm like, I'm never gonna put myself in that predicament again. Like, it was too much. Like,
Oh damn.
that nigga is not fucking me to this day.
I wouldn't
Like,
either.
at
Like,
all.
why would
neither, bitch.
Yeah, like, and I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I don't blame him because I was playing on his time, but I was younger. I was a lot younger. I was playing on. His
Okay,
time.
but at least, period though, you got flown out, so you flown out.
I
material.
mean,
Yeah, I mean,
it's not. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna hop into the topic, y'all. I don't know if y'all want to take y'all shots before we head into the topic or whatever. But okay, so we're gonna get into some things, y'all. We're actually gonna talk about something a little different. So I do want to know. So first of all, Meechie, do you want to give yourself a little bit of background? Tell people what you do for people who do not know.
Yeah. So you guys know. Well, some people know that I'm a dancer. I dance. And that's just what I do. I'm a trapper. I make money like that. But I do have my own business, my YouTube. I make money from YouTube, of course, but solely dancing. But if you don't know, I live a trap life. You know, I'm just being real.
So how long have you been dancing?
Okay, so on and off since 18, but then I went to college, kind of stopped, then I picked it back up.
You're 21 now?
Yeah, so I'm just so used to fast money that I just, and I ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. Do your thing. However you make your money, you do it. But I'm so used to fast money that 9 to 5 just don't cut my itchy spot. I'm used to making 1K every 2 days.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait 2 weeks for 1K. I just can't do it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Once you start touching fast money.
No, yeah.
Because remember in college when we was all behind the bar, like, we were all behind the bar. Like,
it's almost like, you know, dudes sell drugs and scam. That's what they call trapping. So if you're a stripper or, and I'm just keeping real because I'm not going to fake the fun. If you're a stripper or you sell, you know, you live a trap life as a female. So that's the trap life for a female. And the trap life for a dude is selling drugs and, you know, scamming. So I do live the trap life. So I'm so used to fast money that the 9 to 5, it really don't, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but even when you talk about that fast money shit, I feel like a lot of public health professionals, anybody in health, we've been used to making that fast money during this pandemic, and now that shit kind of slowing down.
Girl.
The pay that y'all are trying to pay, no. I'm declining every job until y'all start paying that contract check, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to throw that out there.
Get them grants back.
Thank you.
Get
them grants back.
Get that grant money.
I went to school. You know what I'm saying? I got my CNA, I got my medical assistant, and it's still not enough to me.
I feel you.
And I understand, like, honestly, like, especially when you're used to just, like, touching so much money. Like, it's like, I need that constantly. I can't, you know what I mean?
Because after this, I'm going to go to the club tonight, and I know I'm probably going to make $500. Yeah. But a regular worker usually make $114 a day.
Yeah.
If imagine you making $265 a day, you at six figures a year. That's what I'm saying. Fast money. I gotta keep it going.
So let me ask you this: do you feel as though, like, being exposed to certain things, like even with dancing as a young adult, up until now, has kind of like shifted or like altered how you are now?
Yes. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I wouldn't just sit and recommend being a stripper or a 304 girl to any girl because it strips away your innocence. You go in the game, you innocent. You leave the game, you no longer that no more. Yeah. You are a totally different person. Guys stereotype you, pedophile. Guys want to, you know, F on you. If you sell that, you will never look at guys the same.
Yeah.
Because I be watching guys come in with wives.
Yeah.
Kids, families. So that's why I really can't trust guys. Because now I see like y'all really grimy. And I don't.
She be on niggas' asses this whole episode.
I don't trust it because I'm around guys 24/7, and you know I ain't gonna care. Everybody know this though. You know I have sugar daddy's tricks that pay me 2, 3, 4, 5, and they got
wives, girlfriends, everything.
So I don't trust men.
Yeah.
I can't. All men cheat. I don't care what nobody say. Whether you find out or you don't find out, all men cheat.
It be fucking on your baby daddy.
Yeah, so it definitely strips away your innocence. Even some of the managers, I ain't gonna name the club out. Oh, this episode messy. I ain't gonna name the club out. But I got one club, you know, the DJ make you pay $200 just to be in rotation.
Oh.
Sick.
Even
or he
DJ's
tell you,
hustling.
Yes. Or he tell you, come to the back, do what you do. Just to be on the stage.
The DJ?
DJ. That's how bad the strip club is. That's why these young girls, they want to go be a stripper, but they don't know. You don't really make your money on stage set.
There's so much politics in that.
You don't make your money on stage set.
Yeah.
Them girls that's making 2, 3, 4, 5,000, they got tricks and sugar daddies.
Yeah.
And I'm be real, you got tricks and sugar daddies. You giving up sugar.
Yeah.
These girls be lying to them.
They lie. You don't have a
They
sugar daddy
lying
without
to you.
sugar. You don't
They
have a sugar
lying
daddy
to
without
you.
sugar.
Yeah.
If you ain't giving no sugar, why would a man pay $3,000, even $1,000, and you ain't giving up nothing? They're lying to you. These girls is on TikTok, YouTube, all that, and they trying to sugarcoat it. Oh, it's the fancy life. They just showing the money. But tell them what you really do. Tell them what's really up. How girls get raped, die, and the managers want to, you know, F on you to pay your house fee. They lying to y'all.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's a lot of like what we live in now. Like because like even being in Miami, like you see like all the, you know, the Instagram girls and like what they have and what they're doing, but it's like, and then you really like see them in person. It's just like, not that it's not even say like you don't look. It's just like, bro, like we know what you do. You know what I mean? Like you trying to make it seem like you're working or you're doing, and it's like that's not the case. It's not the case. Like again, everything looks glitz and glam on the internet, but it's just like, bro. You did something for that, and I'm not to say like that's a problem, but it's just like I think that the problem lies is when you start to portray it as if it's something else, or if you worked extremely hard for it.
No,
you know
sis, I ain't gonna.
I mean, you probably worked hard, but just be transparent about.
But I think sometimes people probably do that too, just because like they know the stigma behind that, and they don't. You know, they're just like. Just because I'm doing it doesn't mean I have to like, you know, shout it out loud. Like I can do it in private. You know what I'm saying? So.
Nah, I ain't gonna cap to y'all. I keep it real. Like,
and I respect that.
But everybody know I'm a hairstylist. I got my MA, my CNA. I got my own business, YouTube. But I still live a trap life. I'm not hiding nothing from nobody. This is who I am. But I know this is not what I want to be.
Yeah.
I just know that it's supporting my businesses and what I really want to do in life. But I'm not going to cap. I live the trap life and take it how you want to take it. But I still don't recommend it to young girls. Because it really strips away your innocence. You walk in the game, you would not be the same. Yeah. I don't care what nobody say. Girls say, I don't sell. They lying to you. I don't care what nobody say. They lying to you. You see a girl walking out $1,000, $2,000. She done did something with that boy before. Like their shade, it's all lies. It's all glitz and glam. It's the real. Like this is a real trap life. Girls are selling pills in the bag, cocaine. It's a real trap life.
I was just about to ask that because, you know, every time I see something P-Valley related, I always think Paulette because what? That
P-Valley, that's how it really is. Yeah. This is really
so you think P-Valley's accurate? Like to
what?
Yeah.
It probably even worse than that. Like girls is messing with dudes in the VIP. Girls is selling pills. It's drug dealers, pimps. This is a real trap. Yeah. This is when I say this is a trap. This is a trap for females. Like this is the trap house. So when I say I'm finna go trap, I'm finna go trap.
You basically can go in there and make money,
but I don't
way whatever you're
whichever
way you're willing to make it while you're there.
But I still don't recommend it. Like if I had a daughter, I'd bust down crying.
That's what I was gonna ask.
I know it's gonna strip away your, and you were not into the same. When I was 18, I was in college. You know, I thought it was glitz and glam, and now I'm in it, and now I'm not the glitz and glam. I don't trust niggas. I don't fuck with niggas, and I'm just strictly about money. If you are not talking about no money, get out of my face.
So how would you handle it if you did have like a daughter or even like a younger sibling who wanted to like, you know?
I actually do have 3 younger sisters that are like 3 months and 2 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I would definitely I would not ever
let
speak
them
on this game. But I'm going to keep it real. I'm really a real person. Like, I keep it bluntly. I don't live no glitz and glam life. I hustle like hard.
Mm-hmm.
But I grew up with no mom, no dad. A lot of strippers grew up without no parents type shit. So I really be hustling, but I don't want to sit and tell my daughter or my little sister or even my son to live that life. That's why I hustle so hard. So my kids don't gotta trap it out. I ain't had no mom or no dad. I grew up with my grandma. So I don't want my kids to trap it out. But I gotta trap it out because I don't got a family to go home to for real. I'm out here on my own. I'm in Dallas with no family. So I gotta trap it out for real.
Yeah.
So what if they tell you I'm gonna go do it? Like, like I've already done it. Like,
then I'm gonna tell them the game. I'm not gonna be the parent to sugarcoat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the real world, and I'm just not the parent to sugarcoat nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not finna hide nothing from you. I want to, if that's what you want to do, I can't. You can raise your kids how you want to, and they still be different.
Yeah.
So if that's what you want to do, but my doors is always open. But vice versa for my parents, the doors wasn't open. I don't know my dad. My mom was a wildin', so the doors wasn't open for me. So I couldn't go home when I messed up.
Mm-hmm.
But my home is always open for my kids. That's the only reason why I trap the way I do.
So I have a question for you because I know you were saying like, you grew up without your parents and stuff like that. And so that kind of led you to that lifestyle. But have you ever come across like girls who are strippers who grew up in a great family? Their parents would be completely supportive of them. Like, what do you think takes them to that position where they decide, hey, I want to be a stripper? Because they don't necessarily have to do that. They're coming from a good family. Like, what prompted them to do that?
Met a girl. Either they been raped or they been seduced by pimps. I really never met a girl that just had a good lifestyle. All the strippers that I know and that I ever met during 18 years, they all been through some messed up stuff that traumatized them. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. I can't really answer that. I never seen it.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but I'm not gonna lie. Like,
tell your truth, Crystal.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
For real, because
like,
I ain't never seen it.
No, because I have both of my parents, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna say I've ever done it. I never have, but I've thought about it. Like, even as like when I was younger, like everybody's always played. Like, even if it was as a joke, like, oh, I wish I was a stripper instead of making this money, because I've always had a 9-to-5. But like, if I was to, my reasoning would have probably been like, I wouldn't have wanted to let my parents know that I'm struggling. You know what I mean? When they think that like I'm good, like they know I have multiple degrees.
Yeah, that's me. I don't want my grandma to know I'm struggling.
Yeah, and they know I have like they're literally gonna be like, you have everything laid on the table, but it's just like, we're in a recession. You know what I mean? Like, times is hard. So it's like, I can't really fault nobody's hustle. Or I can't like, you can't even like fault me for like trying to seek out the extra, because it's like the bare minimum, not even enough. Like the jobs that they giving us with multiple degrees, it's not enough, just like you said. So it's just like, that would be my reasoning. Not saying that I do. But,
sis, I ain't gonna lie. It does break my heart a little bit, because it's kind of like, I just feel like I'm not myself no more. You feel me? I just feel like, who am I? Like, who are you? This is not you. And every single day I gotta go in drunk, because when I'm not drunk, my morals kick in.
Yeah.
But when I'm drunk, my morals is gone. So every single time I go to work, I feel like I gotta drink. And that's when I tell myself, sometimes, if you feel like you gotta drink every time and take substance, then this is not for you. Your spirit is telling you it's not for you.
Yeah.
Because when I'm sober, it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
But then when I'm drunk, it's just like,
Yeah.
So, no, I don't know. I'm not going to be dancing for too much longer. I plan on quitting pretty soon. I just wouldn't recommend to no girl. I'm not the same. It's kind of depressing. I'm tired. I'm drained the hell out.
How is it with having friends? Like, how do you
I don't have stripper. I don't do I got one friend. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I love my baby. She a 3 or 4 girl. She traps for real. Strip club, and she do that. But I don't know. A lot of my friends are in college. It's kind of depressing, because it's just like, damn.
You feel like you live a double life?
I do live a double life.
Yeah.
Because on the internet, it's like, you're a college student. You're a YouTuber. You got your own business here. Then behind that, it's just like, but people don't understand. Like, I have no help from my family. I'm 21.
Yeah.
At 21, you mess up. At 21, sometimes you might need to go back home.
Yeah.
I have no home to go to. I have no choice but to sacrifice.
Yeah.
So I just feel like I'm in survival mode.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be that way. I want to go home. I want to go home. I'm mentally drained out. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm depressed as hell. I need a counselor. I need to speak to my mommy. Like, I need a hug. I'm gonna cry it out. But I don't have that.
Yeah.
So I have no choice but to go in that club. You better trap it out. Bend it over, shake that ass, make some cash, and do it all over again. Because you are your only support.
Mm-hmm.
So okay,
And my family judgmental, but they don't want to help me. I don't get it.
That's
so. My question is, because you did say that you're a YouTuber. Obviously, you are a YouTuber, and I just want to know like what like how much of your life do you decide like goes on the internet? Like because
all of it. Everybody knows everything about me. Like,
yeah. But I feel like there has to be a fine line. I don't know. There's a fine line between.
There's one fine line that I won't tell yet.
Yeah.
But eventually I'm going to tell. Well, shit, I probably already told it because I'm kind of tipsy. But no, it is one thing that it's just like I'm still ashamed of that I do. But, well, kind of told it already.
I mean, you don't have to like, you don't have to.
But it's just like, I don't know, bro. I don't want to be the YouTuber that make it look, all these social media influencers, fake. Like, they make it seem like it's something that it's not.
Absolutely.
Everybody go through hard times. I don't give a damn what you say. Even people that got money be depressed and ready to kill themselves. I don't want to be the social media influencer that make it seem like it's dime life, it's glitz and glam. Baby, I'm not broke, but I do a lot to not be broke.
Yeah.
And that's what breaks my morals. That's what makes me feel like consequences, the universe, karma. Because I'm right now, I'm going through a spiritual awakening. So right now, everything is just like, what the hell is you doing? Like, look at where you are and look at what you wanted to be in middle school. Is you where you want to be now? No. But then I think about, damn, I kind of resent my mom in some way. Because it's like, where was you, girl? You should have molded me to be the woman that I should be. And my family want to judge me for what I do, but you wasn't there. When I wanted to slip my wrist, or when it was hard times, or when I got molested, or where was you? So don't judge me for what I had to do. Because my mind is just, I'm not really living, I feel like. I just feel like I'm in survival mode. Like,
I'm not going to lie.
Niggas, I need money. Like, I can't even love correctly. And then getting out of an abusive relationship less than 4 months ago, now I really hate men. Now it's really like, I just want your money. Fuck y'all. Like, you feel me? So it's just like, I got to see a counselor. Probably got PTSD.
Yeah.
And I just want to let girls know, you're going to go in that game and you're not going to leave the same. Leave it alone. Please.
I don't know. So I guess for y'all, the same question applies. I guess for us, the same question applies because, like, in a way, we're influencers as well. And now that we're, breaking to the YouTube world, like, or breaking it just to the public life, like, I guess, how do you decide, like, what you want displayed on the internet and what you don't, or like what you want displayed publicly for people to criticize and like what you don't?
I don't really about that. I mean, I share what I want. I don't think I have to strategically do it. I think the biggest thing that I don't like about it is like sometimes like for me, I don't like people who I'm not cool with, who aren't part of my life keeping up with me. And it's like when you have a platform, what's to stop them from listening to this podcast? You're always going to know a little bit about what's going on in my life. And for that's the one thing that I hate that comes with influencing, because it's like, I feel like some people, they shouldn't have access to me. You should not ever be able to see me. You're blocked on everything. But if you still wanted to come on YouTube and watch me, you can come. And so I think to me, that's just the one negative thing I don't like about it, is because I want to be able to hide from those that I don't want to be seen by. But outside of that, I think I just keep to myself the things that I want to keep to myself.
I feel you on that, because I got classmates and teachers. I actually had teachers that I grew up with and watched me grow up flirt with me now.
Oh, really?
Weird. You don't think that's weird?
No, that's very weird.
But okay, this is take a left. Have y'all as y'all gotten older, have y'all thought about some of y'all old teachers and realized some of them were kind of like pedophiles?
Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
Because I have like a flashback, like even being younger, be like, that teacher was definitely like gay pedophile vibes. Like, like even comments that like teachers would make towards kids. And when you're older, you're like, as a teacher, you shouldn't have made that comment. Yeah. So now it's like even hearing that like your teacher flirting with you now is like, that's weird, because you're 21. So
my coach that I've been knowing since I was 12 is now hard on my pictures. But he's hard on my pictures sliding up.
Not sliding up. I'm gonna say, okay, hard I understand, but not sir.
Don't hard.
Wait, do you post? It'd be hard. Do you post like stripper?
Yes.
Ah, damn.
Nah,
if you go to my YouTube, you see stripper vlogs.
Yeah.
So he's harding it, sliding up with hard.
That's weird.
He thinking of
come on now.
Oh no, that's
he's like, it's not weird now.
But when I was a kid, it was always, on some protective shit. But now I guess I'm growing in my grown women body. You grown now.
No, but no, deep down, like they weren't hiding themselves. They were being very open. Like I remember, actually in school, I'm not even gonna tell what grade, but I had a coach that he literally always wanted me helping him. I always wondered why.
No, we definitely had.
He had a fetish for
Man,
thick black girls.
what do y'all feel about man date? Okay, say a 30-year-old is trying to talk to a 21-year-old.
I don't understand it.
You don't think that's pedophile-ish?
It's not pedophile.
Legally,
I wouldn't say
pedophile
pedophile-ish.
legally.
I just don't understand like what about and like no, I'm not an ageist or whatever participating in ageism or anything, but I'm just saying like I don't understand how you can be 30 and what in a 21-year-old are you gonna relate on?
Like what are y'all?
What are y'all relating
about?
on? Like tell me.
Weird.
You know what I'm saying? Like what exactly in a
Weird.
21-year-old are you relating? Like in this world we live in.
To
now,
be honest, 30 and 21 not even that bad. It'd be like the
I'm be honest.
50-year-olds and a 20-year-old. Like what are y'all talking
But
about?
No,
hold
I think 30 is too much because I was talking to a 30-year-old.
But I would say in this world now, because my parents were 10 years apart. So that's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I can understand. Now, what,
at 21, we lit.
Developing
This is a
quickly.
young lit, bro. We lit.
You know what I mean?
But
you 30.
But guys are like, they're kind of immature. I'm not gonna lie, because some 30-year-old men can't date 30-year-old women.
Yeah,
Because
no, facts.
I feel like some 30-year-old men, you
Facts.
need to date younger.
You need to date younger.
Mentally,
Yeah.
you're
not there.
You're still lit. They still lit.
Yeah.
At 30. So sometimes it's like, but I also feel like it's like, of course, to manipulate younger women. But I also feel like a lot of guys with little dicks be dating younger women because they feel like
people, young women.
They don't know what a little dick
understand.
is yet. That's why I feel like they just feel like you can't tell my dick is little because you haven't had a lot of dick. So I feel like that's why a lot of guys
like older people understand what.
Like you'll date somebody your age and she'll be like,
"What is this?
Put it in," and you're like, "It's
in."
It's in. I'm dead.
Can't relate, but
okay, no, yeah, I did. Okay, so I do want to ask, like, okay, so how do you, and this is for everybody, like, how do you deal with like the negative comments? Because, I mean, yeah, Michelle, you can go first, but how do you deal with like public scrutiny or like the negative comments? Because lately here, a couple of our clips been going viral, and then the niggas are mad. They hate us. Like they have all the things to say about all of us. Like they want us to revoke our podcast rights. Like they hate us. They hate
You're
us.
mad.
I will say, people are always gonna say what they want to say, but I'm not gonna lie. I ignore. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm not someone that will literally go back and forth with someone I never will probably see in my life.
Yeah.
Of course, does it hurt? Yes, but it's like I'm never gonna let someone know that I'm hurting. Like I'm just gonna ignore it. Like I don't think people should be going back and forth on the internet unless you start trying to talk about mamas and daddies. Now that's when I'm gonna tap in because we not doing that. But you know what I'm saying. But other than that, I ignore. I'm not gonna lie because